Hello everyone, Vampire218 here. Pretty hyped to be finishing up this case in Danganronpa. It's 2 a.m. I've been wanting to finish this for 2 hours. Let's do it.
That way, everything will become clear.
Okay. Closing. Finish the thought. So, Celeste, see Celeste, and... Well, that right here, I know that Bianca does that right there. So I'm sorry guys, this is actually pretty tough. Because where is this? Okay. 20 minutes to do it, but we're not going to take that long. Okay, so first is the first act where Celeste sees her and Celeste is like, ooh, hello. And bye, Celeste, and goes to the door where she clocks in. And she sees Mondo. No, she goes to the boys' door first. And then she clocks in. And she's doing that and... clonks her in the head, and right here, the blood gets onto the poster. And then right here, he's switching places. And then right here, puts her in the girls' locker room. Let's try it.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl...
No. Oh, that's not good. Unless that's it.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, she made... But how could the victim...
Yes. Yes!
Simple. Because, which is why he was able to use his own...
Yeah.
Once inside, he met with someone there.
Yeah.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro.
But why?
And attacked him.
Yes.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
I feel kind of
It
bad.
was likely in the heat of the moment,
Yeah.
which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster.
Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. How about that? Goes here by stealing the handbook.
The killer is
Yeah, I bet
you!
that's where it is.
Which is why the killer hurried. Then
No? What am I doing wrong here? I'm almost dead! This is bull! Oh, I'm an
the
idiot.
killer is you.
I'm switching the rooms, yeah. Putting the poster
Which
back
is
up.
why the killer then.
What is this? That's bull! Now I'm gonna have to start over. Yeah, obviously I want to start over. Whatever, let me do it. Yeah. As if I got the most votes.
Is this?
Obviously. That's dumb. I got the most votes. Yeah, whatever. So we know some of it. Like I said, I know some of it at least. Let's try
Here's
it.
exactly what happened.
Because we know some of it's correct already, so.
First,
Yeah, we already know a bunch of this is correct, though. That's the thing. I'm gonna skip it because we already know, and I'm kind of mad that they do this stupid health system. I understand it, but it's just dumb. It doesn't add anything to my experience of the game. That's the problem, guys. Yes. Okay, now we know that that's correct already. Yes, we already know. It's okay. Yes. Pink blood I don't like too. It's kind of a nice aesthetic, but I already know this. So,
which is why the killer hurt then
okay, yeah, we were right. It is bringing them to the girls'
and
room.
finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Okay.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and using one of those.
Okay.
And that's exactly the carpet and the poster they changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room. That could have been the end of things, but no.
Some Dumbo decided
Yakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the...
for some dumb reason.
So, after he went and grabbed the extension cord from the... He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Not sure why he did it.
Then, using the victims, he wanted to create the illusion that genocide
Which doesn't make much sense to me.
Time that the killer had there, they planned to destroy the... And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin somehow. The killer knew that and the reason they knew that is and that's how it all...
Aw, I feel bad that it is Mondo.
Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Wait. No. This can't be right. Here's your evidence. You need evidence. Without any proof, you can't...
Evidence that Mondo's the killer. Sort of revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added. Absolutely. Fever time and nega time. Spacebar, fever time will activate, and the tempo will be forced to its max. Even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB. Focus gauge. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access. So it's called nega time. Your tempo would disappear, making it quite tough. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Really?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False.
Okay, guys, I'm just concentrating pretty hard here.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Yo!
I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Can we point out how much of focus he had during nega time there? What? He had some mad focus.
Thinking so far is right. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Liam, in which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Not too shabby. Final results in A. 84, baby. We're gonna use those off screen.
Bro, what are you saying?
Oh no.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Oh man.
Roger that.
Oh man.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all
I
been
wanna know
waiting
why.
for. Grab your... Who will you elect as the... Will you make the right choice? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I want to know. Oh, man. Oh, this will be interesting.
What?
Oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Oh, yes, so it is. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fusaki was Mondo Awada. In case you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kyoto chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is
Why are
this?
you apologizing? Why? Why? Why'd you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. But, for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can just hit the control key to fast forward the text. I do want to hear it, though. Anyway, I'm not going to do this in his voice. I'm going to say this, because this is kind of serious. There was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fusaki. He was an extremely inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide it and buried himself further and further into that weakness to take on the fragile form of a petite young woman. And he chose this as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy, no matter how tightly he wrapped himself into the shell. The inferiority complex had already taken deep root inside of him, and he was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game at the school had begun, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro was actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let the fact out, no matter what the cost. It was revealed it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack and armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. Yet,
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about anything else and you leave things that way, so maybe we could talk about it later. After I try to do my best to become stronger, then I can tell everyone. Unknowingly, he used the threat to motivate himself to become stronger, which is interesting.
That's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that, the thought of in front of his mind resolves immediate action, and so the day you commitment to beginning exercising and preparing his body, but sadly, that would be the only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. He wanted someone to tell a secret to at first, and that person helped the person right in front of him. The person he went to was...
that's right.
It was me. Yes, it was! The biker gang fella had painfully clear about how important his manly promises were, so Chihiro figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep that secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo after helped me give me some courage, so he went and asked Mondo for some help to become strong. That was his aspiration, and though he thought it was only Mondo's support would ever become close to that.
correct.
So then, must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep a promise he made to Chihiro. Did what he did. I mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
That's exactly what I mean. To cover up what he did?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real reason was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro.
But...
That doesn't... How does moving his body keep a secret?
Because...
If everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun suspecting his identity, so... He tried protecting Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep his promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? And we'll figure out a little bit more in the next episode, guys, and that will be the last one in this session, thankfully. I will see you guys then. Bye.